Good afternoon, everyone. This is Jared Rand, and welcome to the Global Guided Meditation Call for Wednesday, March 29, 2023, 3:15 p.m. Eastern. We will be having a time for change call tonight at around 9 p.m. tonight Eastern. We got a lot to talk about. Once this civilization catches on to really understands that all of us are manifesting our reality. It's the only way it's created, really, truly. What's happening on this planet right now has been manifested by the collective. Some unconsciously, some consciously to a certain extent. But still, it's being manifested. You are manifesting your reality right now. Only you can say where the road goes. One sets his goals for the hour, for the relationship, and for that phase of life. L. Ron Hubbard. Every thought that you believe to be real, every emotional story you buy into, and every childhood belief system you are still living under the guise of is creating the reality you're experiencing right in this very moment. Your mind is like movie screen that is perpetually receiving, regurgitating, repulsing, and reflecting a continuous bandwidth of images. Your conscious awareness is pure white light from the projector, which is not attached to or judging the colorful images projected onto the screen. Your ego, or self-image, is the fabric of the screen, and it decides in every millisecond of your life what happens, what images, feelings, words, and stories you believe to be true or false. It chooses which images the projector should be focusing its attention upon, which ultimately determines the present moment reality you're experiencing, as well as experiences, people, and situations you tend to manifest into your life. You are not a victim to your life. None of us are. We are not victims to our lives. We have full reign over what we want to create. This light of pure awareness inside our projector can project anything. You are the director of your movie, and you get to choose what story you want to believe is the truth, or just another fabrication of the mind. You are the producer of your show and can create heaven or hell in any moment. By focusing on what you want, you create heaven. By focusing on what you don't want, you create hell. Either way, you are forever going to be the conscious choice maker behind your experience of this life in each new moment. Simply change what images, thoughts, and emotions your movie is focusing on, and you have changed your experience of life, this life. You are the master of your reality. It really is that simple. Every one of us are the masters of our reality. Our lives are meant to be this awesome, magical adventure where we are here to learn how to become the manifesting master of our reality. Inside our bodies is a genetic DNA program that generates codes of information and energy which are continuously creating the structure of our physical bodies. Physicists have discovered that these strands are not fixed, solid, or stuck by any means. They are constantly altered and influenced by the thoughts we're thinking and the beliefs we hold to be true. Our bodies are a sea of pure energy made of conscious quantum particles, which responds to whatever is happening in our minds because they are our mind. Your mind is not contained in your head. It's found throughout your body and within the sea of energy all around you. And it's very powerful. When you change your beliefs about your body and visualize it to be a certain way, your body listens and responds accordingly. Now, you hear these stories, right? Maybe it would be more effective if you were able to be there while this was taking place. Even then, maybe your ego mind would convince you that this is all, it's a scam, it's a joke. There's videos, for instance, a woman who shrunk a golf ball-sized tumor by only using the power of her mind in just a few minutes. You see? Science has proved without a doubt that our physical body is malleable, a soft mirror-like reflection of how we think, feel, and believe ourselves to be. Now, surrounding your body is a field of conscious energy, which is made of the same quantum particles that your body is made of. Your body is literally swimming in an ocean of energy every day. Swimming in an ocean of energy every day. Your body, a quantum soup of conscious particles which you are never separate from. This highly conscious ocean is always listening to your thoughts, attending to your every belief, and holding true what you believe or don't believe is the reality about your inner and outer world. When you continuously push waves of motion and strong beliefs in a certain direction, the ocean simply receives your waves of intention and goes along with it. Depending on how big and precise the waves are that you make, results in how quickly and accurately the ocean molds this new reality for you. The more joyful the waves you can awaken in your ocean, the more enjoyable the outer manifestations which you'll attract into your world. Dive into your heart center. Sit in the silence. Desire self-realization with all your heart, with all your mind, and all your soul. Everything will take care of itself. Robert Adams. Manifesting our dreams and desires is an ancient spiritual science. We were all born as sacred manifesting magnets in this beloved quantum playground, where the name of the game is like attracts like. Whatever you continuously say, think, and feel is what you attract to you. Your life is manifesting itself through you right now. This body that you're living and breathing in is already a supercharged, highly powered, magical manifesting machine. It's always being held in a loving embrace by the divine ocean around it, which is constantly responding to how your body is feeling, thinking, and believing your life to be. Your magical vehicle is continuously forming the experiences you're about to have in the near future. This thought you're having right now about your expected tomorrow is creating a receptive magnetic space for that specific future to be aligned with you. If and when you look deeper inside your mind, you'll see that there are many, many, many dreams and desires that you want to manifest. Some of them are headed your way very quickly, while others are buried deeper and will take a longer time. As you learn how to relax your body, quiet your mind, and find that peaceful center in the middle of the cyclone of whirling thoughts, a magical shift will occur. You'll see that your desires actually manifest at the perfect place and at the perfect time. There is an amazing synchronicity that governs this universe. You could call it your synchro-destiny. This synchro-destiny is that feeling that everything, thought, person, and purpose is perfectly aligned. When you meditate enough, your mind will lend and tend to become very quiet, still, and solitary. And then you'll experience this divine perfection everywhere you go. The moment the mind surrenders its battle of fighting the river and swimming upstream against the current, you begin enjoying every minute of the ride. As the mind stops trying to get somewhere quicker, instead of enjoying the God source that is here, now, the sweet sacred synchronicities of this life are found and felt in each new moment. Meditation is simply a deep conscious relaxation into what is here now. When you make relaxation a priority in your life, you are taking manifestation sincerely and will find yourself able to manifest miraculous things. When you make relaxation a priority in your life, you are taking manifestation sincerely and will find yourself able to manifest miraculous things. It all happens when you practice learning how to relax. Open up and feel as if you are receiving your desired dream manifestation right in the moment, right now. A deep, trusting, creative feeling will take over your life. You'll find each moment you are living in this sweet, sacred flow, relaxing down the great river. Kind of picture yourself, and we've used this analogy many times, but picture yourself, you walk up to a river, right? It's not a small river, dinky. Then you notice that there's two directions, and you see across, over the river, you see these people in these rafts, so to speak. and they're chugging and turning and beet red and soaked and grimacing, trying to fight that current, see, which they're going against. So they've got to dig those paddles, and they've really got to time it to get through that, fight that current. Now, on the other hand, then there's people that look very serene and calm, and they're gathering and getting into these boats, kind of have like a lounge in them. You just kind of sit in it and lean back and totally relax. And you look and you go, well, there's no oars. There's no motors. There's not just a boat with this lounge in it. And downstream thinking, and in that boat, when you lean back in that lounge, and you just zonk, you're in the now. You move yourself in the now, you focus on the breath, and you're just in the now. And you go into this meditation by listening to your breath. And you're relaxing down the great river. And by simply thinking, while in this lounge, while going with the current down the river, by simply thinking about the most loving, sacred, and divine healing source of energy you can imagine, your mind and body instantly tends to relax. The mind realizes how futile all its efforting is and just lets go of its endless agenda. A calm, spacious field of energy starts expanding within you and settles in all around you. You realize that this deep, peaceful feeling is where you really wanted to arrive anyway. So the desired outcome you desperately wanted no longer takes precedence. It is this deep healing feeling of relaxation is the golden secret to raising your consciousness so you can keep your thoughts directed on what you want and off of what you don't want. Relaxation is the key to making your dream life come true. Then why isn't everybody doing it? Well, because the ego mind is their master, is the simplest way to put it. Now, I've gone through this over and over again with people through the years, is that many of them get frustrated when I tell them to let go. Relax. Let their desires come to them. Right? Their brain has been trained their whole lives to work hard and to strive for what they desire, and then they fear being unmotivated and lazy. Unmotivated. They fear being unmotivated and lazy. It may first feel absolutely redundant and backward to think that you can just relax and receive something huge, like $1 million. Yet the people who win the lottery jackpot do it every week. They simply sit back with great excitement as the money pours into their lives. The important thing to remember here is that they did believe at some point that it was possible to win, which is what motivated them to buy the winning ticket. When you become the deepest valley of reception, then the highest peaks of consciousness can be given to you. Osho. Ultimately, it doesn't matter how small or big your desire is of what you want to manifest. Anything is possible. anything. Bigger dreams are not necessarily harder to manifest than smaller dreams. They just take more patience, love, and your precious focus. The real reason bigger desires often take longer to manifest is because you have to let go of your smallness to let in something that big. They require more faith and positive emotion to accept as the living truth rather than smaller desires. However, with enough creativity, faith, and patience, anything can be manifested in this quantum ocean that you're always connected to. This is the secret to integrate, that you are never separate from the ocean of existence. This universe is a multidimensional extension of you. And you are a personal extension of it. The ocean is in the drop, and the drop is in the ocean. The deeper you can accept this truth inside your being, the easier it will be for you to effortlessly see your life's greatest dreams and fantasies manifest into reality. Why wouldn't that be the case for us? We fight it. We fight it. In order to become a living manifesting master for any of us, we must choose to understand on a very earthly rooted and universal cosmic level that we are not separate from the ocean of existence, which is brimming with consciousness. You are the center of your universe, the hub of this infinite wheel filled with energy and consciousness. You are the source of this eternal field of limitless possibilities. When you meditate enough, you'll tap into the greatest source of consciousness within you, which is at the very center of you. Here, you'll discover firsthand that you are governing the final reality around you, manifesting everything you are experiencing. You'll know you are a manifesting master when you've integrated this knowledge into every waking, breathing moment of your day and evening. You'll feel a complete oneness with the ocean all the time. You'll no longer buy greatest source of consciousness within you, which is at the very center of you. And here you'll discover firsthand that you are governing the final reality around you, manifesting everything you are experiencing in this very moment. You'll know you are a manifesting master when you've integrated this knowledge into every waking, breathing moment of your day and evening. You will feel a complete oneness with the ocean all the time. You'll no longer buy into the fear-based systems of this world, which are only meant to test you and make you stronger, more resilient. And sure, the mind may try to return back to limited separation consciousness, yet the power of the ocean is too great and will cause the ego to submerge. Now, once you surrender your pride, your personal agenda, and your emotional body to the all-loving embrace of this divine universe, then the ego becomes so thin that it doesn't get in the way anymore. With the ego out of the way, you will see your thoughts are forming your reality very quickly and with no effort at all. Perhaps the most interesting aspect of all on this manifesting journey for all of us is the topic of predestination. Since we live in a world filled with duality, meaning if there's hot here, there must be cold. If there's joy there, there must be sadness. If there are mountains there, must be valleys. And if there is free will, there must also be predestination. Some people resist the idea that everything is predestined because they feel it destroys their feeling of being totally in control of their lives. Yet they have seemed to forgot one small detail here, that they are deeply molded by the past feelings, beliefs, thoughts, actions, and stories they have been repeating throughout their entire life. Almost 90% of the thoughts that we think today are going to be the same types of thoughts we had yesterday. Sure, you always have the free will to decide who or what is in control of how your day is going to unfold to some degree. Yet, if you've been believing life is hard, grueling, and challenging prison, your attitude about the future is going to be quite grim, and you'll have a tendency to flow down that same river of suffering. The secret to manifesting thoughts that support a life filled with love, abundance, and deep, intimate heart connections is abiding in the very source of the source where all thoughts are born. The source of your thoughts is so deep inside you that you have to surrender everything to know as your reality just to get a glimpse of it. Yet, when you do find the source, you'll be able to redirect the flow in a more positive and exciting direction. The biggest truth you can find in this life is always the most liberating. The greatest truth that many have discovered so far is that there are always three sides to every coin. There's always at least three realities, perspectives, and life paths we can manifest in each given moment. One is that your entire life is predestined to turn out a certain way. Two is that you have complete free will to create anything you want to manifest at any time. 3 is that a liberating paradigm that is every flowing in a balanced state between those two polar extremes. And this third side of the coin, you are riding on the razor's edge of life. And they're not buying into either paradigm of free will or predestination as the ultimate truth. You realize that the edge is what takes you beyond the truth, beyond the mind, beyond reality, and into the formlessness that is your very soul. It's living from this spiritually awakened space that we find life flows in the most abundant, magical, and amazing ways. We are then truly capable to effortlessly and consciously manifest anything we want with pure ease and joy. We are not attached to anything of this world because we are living as the guru of our lives in a perpetual state of self-confirmation, riding the waves of desire on an ocean of bliss all the way home. And as Ramana Rishi, that I've stated many times, you are the supreme being. And yet thinking yourself to be separate from it, you strive to become united with it. What is stranger than this? Now, if you are ready right now to empower and liberate your life in the most amazing ways, then do it. That's it. You just do it. And your ego mind will sit there and say repeatedly, oh, come on, this is silly. You know, it's a waste of time. Everybody's tried it throughout the ages. All these gurus that talk about manifesting, forget about it. It's not you. You're not capable of doing that. You're not powerful. And we buy into it. And see, we've been so pre-programmed that we believe life is supposed to be hard. Right? In some way, shape, or form. We honestly believe that life's supposed to be hard. And it's a lie. You know why? Because if your life is hard, you made it hard. Period. No one else made it hard. You made it hard. You manifested every single piece to make the life that you have right now. You manifested it. Whether good, bad, or indifferent. This isn't about blame, mistake, wrong, right. It's about discovery. Each of us. Picture. We've talked about this before. You got something goes wrong with your body. Okay? You don't need to go to a doctor. You scan your body, right? And you know harmonics and frequency. Well, I've got this going on here, body, we need to eliminate it. And if that's all you focus on, with deep love, eternal joy, gratitude, humbleness, generosity. And whatever it is, gone. Not only that, you know it's gone. Not only that, you knew that between you and the God that you are, you eliminated it. This is part of New Earth. It's like, someone would say that they want something, right? And they're pretty much convinced that they can't have it because they don't have the power to manifest it. Because they don't believe in the fact that there's any such thing as manifesting. And if there is, they were unfortunate and never got any of it. How many of us believe that we are without a doubt, without a shadow of a doubt, with deep eternal love, confidence, faith, trust, that we are the God and not the body. We are the God and the body. So you embrace that understanding and you practice and you meditate. You meditate in the morning before you get out of bed. You meditate at night before you go to sleep. I mean, you're in bed anyway, right? Why not take advantage of the time before your ego mind tries to train wreck you for the day on 60,000 thoughts, okay, that aren't yours? And the reason this is because we influence the trillions of cells in these bodies. We can move them, shift them. We can literally help the body heal, accelerate. We can eliminate all diseases. You could rearrange your body into the body that you want to have. I mean, you could do all this. And the interesting thing is that you have the opportunity and the power and the ability to do it in the now. And again, this is a choice. Do some have a fear of it? Sure. It's unknown. It's like you have a couple, right? And one decides that they're going to redo their physical appearance on the spot. Okay. Now the other one, she's not too sure. She's not part of that. Doesn't care about that. But she gets worried and says to him, "Well, don't make yourself look too attractive because then we might not be together." Worry, stress, fear, ego, mind. What do you think's changing this planet? You are. Why are the vibrational frequencies so high? Why do they keep growing? Because of you. All of us. Why are more and more people realizing and waking and saying to themselves that, wow, where have I been? We have everything we've ever needed on this endless journey. There isn't anything we're lacking. Yet, the pre-programming has taught us that everything is lacking. People say that they don't have enough money to survive, right, or to live in these changing times. And you say to them, you got all the money you'll ever need for thousands of lifetimes. Well, that doesn't seem to register too well. But if they were to go into meditation as much as they can, morning, noon, and night, and focus on the God within through the breath, I almost guarantee you that they will manifest what they want. Now, for you, for anybody, what happens to the people that, adamantly believe that, how they're living by taking vaccines and all this stuff, that they'll be the ones that will survive everything? And of course, this is a disillusionment, because they won't. And we have a deep belief in ourselves, the universe, the ocean existence, to manifest anything we desire in the moment, not 10 years from now. How often do the children of this planet teach the adults more than the adults teach the children? Interesting question. If that's the case, the children would be saying, I no longer care to be in school system. It isn't for me. Plus, it's very evil, and I don't care to be around that. Going through a photon energy belt for the next few thousand years. And since we, the gods of photonic energy, we're light energy, and the bolstering of that light energy, so it's like plugging ourselves into a hyper-quantum, supercharged, inexhaustible form of energy. So it's amping us up. And you can feel it every day as you get more and more amped up. All of us have that power within. All of us have it. And isn't it interesting that all of us deserve the best of everything? Why wouldn't we? And then one would say, well, every one of us deserves best of everything. Then they'll ask, why are they living in crap? Well, it's because you manifested it. Even though they'll get adamant about that, very defensive, which means it is the truth, and they start surrendering to that, understanding it. Doesn't it make sense to, rather than focus on all of this crap out there, all of this delusionment, doom and gloom and all of these things, why wouldn't we be focusing on, in meditation, opening ourselves up to the gods that we are, sending out the messages to the universe, the ocean of existence, that, hey, this is what I want. You just let it go. And a lot of the times, the universe will deliver you something better than what you had asked for. Why would we have an all-knowing, all-seeing universe that is us and we are it? Okay? And why would we be pointing ourselves in that direction of the God within? There's no gain or any possible malfeasance. It's direct, heartfelt, heart-mind energy. We desire everybody on the planet to be living vibrant, healthy, bright. That is deeply and eternal. The more you step out of the mind and the ego, and you practice being in the now, and with the breath, and you're silent and still like a statue, you listen. And then you make your requests. And then, as long as you don't drop down and then you start having doubt and fear and wonder and worry, as long as you keep it equally balanced, this is all about mastering the ego mind for good. This is the evolution of this civilization. It is the discovery that we're all gods, all omnipotently powerful, immortal beings that are masters of manifestation. That we can create anything that we choose. I join you in the meditation. I'll return to close us out. Take an easy and slow breath in through the nose, and an easy and slow breath out from the mouth. Remain still. In the world of manifesting, let go of all your beliefs, all of them. So in the world of manifesting, changing your limiting beliefs creates the freedom to manifest your desires easier and faster. When you want something from this universe, you have to first feel like you deserve it and really honestly feel it. See yourself receiving it in some unique, unexpected way. And notice that big, happy smile plastered over your face. Ta-da! Who knew that manifesting was so damn easy? It really is. Take this with you for the rest of the day, into the evening and night and the following morning, and we will return here Thursday, March 30th, 2023, 3:15 p.m. Eastern, to continue our global guided meditation call, and tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern to continue our Time for Change call. Be kind, gentle, generous, humble with yourself at all times. Practice constantly being in the deepest, deepest, deepest of eternal gratitude. And start to discover that you are an omnipotently powerful, supreme, manifesting being.